I'm gonna shoot the Rimfire Reconnaissance. I have the matchbook here. I've upgraded from the NRL rig. I'm no longer shooting the CZ for this. I've got the Bagara B14R in a KRG chassis. Also have upgraded the scope. Gonna be running a brass optic on top of it. That'll help me add some clarity in at the range. Got data again, so I'm taking the improvements and bits and pieces to the next level over what I did in the last video. Rather than just optics, I'm doing optics and rifle. So, 4-day rimfire match, there's 10 stages, so upping it from the NRL, so there's gonna be some fatigue and things like that that I'll have to manage throughout the day. It is a step up, so I'm excited. It's always a great day at the range. I'm excited to have a slightly better rifle to use this time around, so let's go, let's do it. Back again, mate, and I get to harass you today.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna try and zero. Nothing is zeroed on that, and I've got to get used to this setup again after using all those like fun NRL rigs.
I think it's a very good idea.
Well, didn't need to do much. Rifle zeroed, literally clipped it back onto the same spot it was last time, and we're good to go. I'm zeroed. You zeroed?
I think so.
That seems like we're organised. That seems way too easy.
I was gonna say that's worryingly dangerous, I think.
Yeah. We have a full squad of people today. Maxwell, back again.
I am.
Yeah, you seem busy.
I am busy.
Cool, you doing data?
I'm doing data.
I've already done my data, and I'm up next. So I'm gonna go put this down and film.
Stand by.
Impact! 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 I know it's so clear.
Hit more than I thought. How'd your first two stages go?
First two stages was alright. First stage probably could have sped up. It was timed.
You had a little bit of something at the start.
Yeah, just Bagara things, just jammed rounds and failing to eject. Yep.
Well, it's better than not putting your bag on properly and having your bag slip off.
Yes,
I
great.
wasn't really happy with that. That was
No,
my sort of downfall.
Nah, second stage dropped 1 point and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Good shots.
I think I dropped 4 points on this one. Which?
Oh
well.
Still
the
alright.
offhand one, I was actually happy that I hit a few.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Impact! 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 Impact!
Right.
Hit some things, missed some things so far. This stage, we'll see how we go. We are shooting off PRS skills. The target's pretty small, but you got to go in a certain pattern. You go 1, 2, 3, move, 2, 3, 4, move, 3, 4, 5, move, 4, 5, 6. So we'll see how we go. I've been taking my time today and getting really stable, so I'm really going to do it with this stage with the smaller targets. Why are the targets so small, Nick?
What do you got big targets for? They're too easy.
Yeah, fair enough.
They're not small.
Yeah, but I'm not a good shooter though. So I want big targets.
Get better.
Impact!
I think we both did pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just chasing wind, and
Helps if you hold in the right direction.
I ended up like holding a bit of right edge and then hit one and then did exactly the same the next time round and then didn't hit. And
Yeah.
it was just chasing it around from there.
Yeah, I did the same thing, just didn't even think to go the other direction, and when
Yeah.
I did that, I was like, oh, I'm hitting. We'll get there. But
Oh well, got some points to make up.
yes, sure do.
You seem like a great person to do a wrap up with because we both had crap stages.
Thank you.
I've watched your stage, you had a crap stage.
Yeah, I had a crap stage, that's very fair.
You walking off the line was exactly how I felt walking off the
Yeah,
line.
I couldn't find a target and I blew 182nd stage. I had 20 shots and got 10 rounds off. And,
Yeah, I changed my data at the last minute because one of the distances was different in the book. Then corrected it and then wrote my sequence down wrong. So my 2 and my 3rd were mixed up.
Yeah, that's good.
And then hitting targets, no impacts called, and just ended up going, I have no idea where I am, no idea what I'm doing.
Yep.
But then literally being on glass, spotting one stage, oh, that's the sequence. That's so easy and simple.
Yeah, it's easy. It was just near far and then move to the right hand side and then near to far. I put my rifle down after the stage and found that target instantly, but twice I lost it.
Yeah.
And just could not find it.
Gonna try and like mentally reset for the next one.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to come back, but we'll give it a go. How did you not feel the no round?
Just felt it was all like slippery, like the
Yeah.
field.
Yeah, no. Oh, that hurt, sorry.
Impact.
Last few stages, mate.
Let's not talk about that. It's been
No,
pretty
that
rough.
last one wasn't too bad.
Oh, it wasn't too bad if I actually hit the targets.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Just that 200 with that wind is pretty gnarly.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Yeah, wind's a little bit switchy and just tricky to read.
I'm happy though, that was a bit of redemption for me. I actually hit some things going out. I think I only dropped 3 shots all the way, which after my hang fire in the little pen there, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, well, I went down for my first shot and I had my safety on, which generally doesn't help.
Impact. 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 Impact.
Right, unload Sophie. Good work.
How did I miss it, the far ones, and now all the small ones there?
You slowed down and you thought
Yeah.
about it. It's something unfamiliar.
Last stage is done. The day has gone up, it's gone down, and it's come back up at the end. Started taking my time more, slowing down, reading wind, reading where it's going on the targets, and it's gone a lot better. Well, on that note, it is pack up time. I'm gonna have some more thoughts back in the studio, so let's jump back there. So I've got some thoughts about how I shot and about how this setup went. We'll start with the rifle. Going back to the Bergara was very, very nice. Back in a chassis, which is a lot more comfortable for me. It has a much better feel to it, and the KRG is a chassis that I'm very familiar with. A bit more weight to it was a bit nicer, and also having a much more balanced rifle and not as rear heavy as the CZ. Obviously jumping up to a Burris optic as well. I have used and shot with Burris optics for a little bit now, and again, familiar setup. So getting behind it, it's nothing foreign, and it feels extremely comfortable. So rifle performed fantastically. Me on the other hand, I had an average day shooting. I started off pretty average. I then had a massive slump, but then I actually finished on a high. So starting the day, I was trying to be competitive, as we all want to be, and tried pushing things and started to let mistakes creep in and not focusing on my fundamentals of shooting. So you'll see this I put the bag down on a post. Bag wasn't settled, should have repositioned it, thought, nope, I'm gonna try and rush, get this done. Bag fell down, I ended up having to hold the rifle, pick up the bag and reset. There's lots and lots of time lost there. And then moving on to wind. It was a stage where it was smaller targets and I was consistently missing off one of the edges. And rather than taking the time after my shot to watch, wait, see where it hit, use that data that I just received to make a correct guess the next time round, I was just cycling the bolt to try and get the next round off as fast as I could. So poor fundamentals throughout the start of the day. Jumping to one of the other stages, I wrote my data down wrong. I wrote it incorrectly. The sequence was out of order. So when I then got down and shot, I was hitting the target, but it was in the wrong order, so they weren't counting. That threw my mind off, and I didn't know where I was at all, and ended up bombing the stage. And then that then affected me, started to be a bit down on myself, started to wonder like, what am I doing? Moved to the next stage, dropped a whole heap of points. 30-second hang fire, because even though I felt the bolt was different, I didn't then correct and just pull back to see if there was a round. So after all this start of the day, I had 2 stages left to go, and I wanted to finish well. So I had a mental reset. I went off and said, right, points, they don't matter anymore. I've had a terrible day. What matters is finishing strong, focus on the fundamentals of shooting. Take your time, make sure every position, every shot is rock solid. And that's what I did, and I shot a lot better for it. The last 2 stages, I probably had a hit rate of about 80–85%, considering the rest of the day, which would have been about 40 to 50%. So that was a good way to finish off strong, and it's given me some pointers. I'm gonna go away and do a whole heap of dry fire, and I'm gonna focus on really taking my time, going extremely slowly, but making sure that my steps for grabbing the rifle, putting it back into position is slow but methodical, so that when I do go out shooting next time, while I've done it all really slow in training, I'm teaching my brain, I'm building those pathways and those habits that makes this stuff second nature. So rather than being on a stage and thinking about putting the gun down, get your bag right, all of this, that happens naturally. So hope you've enjoyed watching us go from shooting a hunting gun in NRL to an upgraded NRL rifle with the optic to a setup that is designed for precision rifle. If you want to see more on this journey or my shooting journey, leave it in the comments below. Always curious what you guys like watching, and leave in the comments below what rifles you're using for any of your shooting adventures. Cheers guys, we will catch you in the next video. Yeet!